How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with some mystery beers, courtesy, there it is, of my boy Anthony from Jersey. Set me off a couple Two Tree beers, two to be exact. Both of them are mystery beers. They're wrapped quite nicely in this Snickers page from Game Informer magazine. It says, owning you, your good game. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so yeah. It's not a pastry stout. Looks like that from the outside, but on the inside, hazy. We have a hazy. Pinky finger, just under. Just south of cat colored head. Rich orange glow to it. Doesn't come off as super turbid, but comes off as a nice kind of single double New Skull Hazy IPA. It's good nose. Not a big nose. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. Ooh, I just realized all my lights are off on this side. Everything's probably dark over here. Turn this one on. Give me a little bit of light. Yeah. Not much to it. Pineapple. Pineapple, maybe a little bit of funky, ranky-dank. Kind of greeniness, scallioniness, almost like onioniness, but very, very small on the one end of things, and it has that kind of pineapple vibe on the other. Done and done. Let's dive in. Cheers. I like that. That scalliony, oniony portion is a bit bigger, and the nose would lead you to believe. That pineapple morphs into a pineapple grapefruit generic citrus kind of thing going on. It's an okay mouthfeel, nothing too crazy. It's not overly sweet, but there's a sweetness to it. I just really like how that, like, bittering with that scallion thing. It's not all that scallion onion, but it has those kind of like overtones kind of floating around on it. It's fine. It's tasty beer. I think we're probably sitting right in the kind of mid to high sixes. I said that about the other mystery beer sends off, and I was quite wrong on that one. But I'm going to stick to my guns again and say this is probably a 6.8%. Somebody's IPA, maybe even low sevens, and someone might call it their double IPA. I don't think there's anything else to this beer other than water, hops, malt, and yeast. If there's anything out of this beer, it would be a subtle thing like a grapefruit zest or something like that. Done and done. I like how it finishes dry. That's the cool thing. Even though there's a sweetness to it, it's not overly sweet by any stretch. Probably a little bit undersweet from what most people expect from a hazy IPA. And then it finishes dry, finishes bitter, and you have that lingering kind of scalliony thing going on. Done and done. So 6.8% IPA. I think that's it. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. See if we can brute force ourselves through this. Okay, this is Tonewood. This is another double IPA, so I definitely went low on this. This is their Mas Fuego. So this is the double IPA version of their Fuego. 8.2 off on the ABV again. Yeah, it just didn't come off as a big beer like that. And it was canned. Oh, okay. It's like only 2 weeks old. Type 2 jam. Yeah. I dig me some Tonewood. I like what they do. Fuego's very tasty beer. It's probably one of the better shelfy hazies you can get in New Jersey when it comes to shelfy hazies. But yeah, this didn't come off as like a big double IPA for me. I could see it getting there, but for me it was more like right around 7.68, 7.2, somewhere right around there. So it was a full point off. And I like this. Did I talk about this? Any of this on here as far as what's in it? Yeah. It's just a not overly sweet, dry finishing, like I said, kind of little ranky-danky kind of finish on it, kind of double IPA. The only thing I would complain about this beer is the impact. It drinks more like 6.5. I want my 6.5 beers to drink like 8s and my 8s to drink like 10s. You know, what can I say? I'm a stickler for that shit. But tasty nonetheless. And I think that's it. That's all I have to say about it. It's a weird mystery beer. Kind of feel I phoned it in for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not. But, yeah. Didn't nail it. I don't think I was too far off. Tasty beer. Done and done. Is it one of the better double IPAs I've had lately? Even that being said, yes, it's just not Mount Rushmore status. Value and availability on this. No idea. Anthony, let me know what you paid for this. I assume this is off a shelf. I'm guessing $16 for this. Maybe more. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like classic, old school, East Coast, or even New England old school New England style kind of double IPA, your Fiddleheads of the world, those kind of things, Sips, Headies, the way those beers kind of came off any OG stylings, because that's how this beer kind of comes off. It's not nearly as tropical fruity as those, but it definitely has that kind of citrus with that little bit of dankiness on the other end of things coming off as more of that scalliony stuff. So if you dig those beers, you'll dig this. So there you go. Mystery beer in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you're more than welcome to send off mystery beers. The only way we can do them is through help from you. It's my PBS pledge to you. I don't know what that means. Anyway, yeah, if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the podcasting stuff, man, this is a horrible review. Beer Massive. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of Tonewood right now. Or mystery beers. We'll see you next time. Cheers.